DA. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. When I asked...
He can. DA, he's special. And thanks for your report. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Here's Garland. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Garland kicks to Mobley. Garland finds Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Fires from deep. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there. That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Siakam. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Mobley. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Mobley's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And slam dunk by Allen.
Let's remember that break was started by Jared Allen's steal. What an ignition.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Now, Anunoby. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Siakam outside. House contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Raptors trail by 3. Van Vliet with it. Garland picks him up. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the inside. And here comes the break. Here's Barnes. Finished off the break.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
And for Siakam, great. He almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And here is Van Vliet. After Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Over in the corner, Allen. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, this is one of OG Anunoby's calling cards. His disruptive nature on the defensive end turns into transition opportunities. That is beautiful.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. No good. Good D by Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing. And it's Trent in the corner. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Siakam controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
The pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got 6 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Trent outside. Barnes outside. Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so, both teams trading buckets at the end of the first quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
They got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Stevens in the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Banton, following the basket by Kevin Love. Takes a 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Now, here's LeVert. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. Young with the steal. Trent with the wide-open look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Stevens. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Banton. And he gets the bucket. Banton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here's Rubio. Guarded close. That shot is off. And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Porter with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. The kick out to Porter. All alone. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Otto Porter will utilize this area of the floor. If he's in the mid-range, you better have a hand up.
Here's LeVert. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Banton, covered by Rubio. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Here is Rubio. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lopez sets a screen for Rubio. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Well, that's the way it works. Good call, good finish inside by Rubio.
LeVert brings the double team. Boucher, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And doors that seemed to change the scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end.
And so here's Toronto. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Banton. The layup missed. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cavaliers. Stevens, the pass to Love. It's hauled in by Achua. Raptors trail by 6. Outside Porter. Screen by Young. Porter kicks to Young. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Rubio outside. Pass to Lopez. Here's Stephens. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
It's his first trip to the line.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Allen's checked in for Lopez. Mobley comes in for Kevin Love. Mitchell, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Over Mitchell. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 is the... All right, David, thank you. You can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet into the point. And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Here's the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Trent outside. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one over.
Well, there is such length and fluidity. Pascal Siakam opportunistic on the drive.
And so he makes both from the line. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title. I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from three, and look out, folks.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. 90 seconds now into the second half. Garland kicks to Okoro. Cleveland moving the ball around.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet outside. Passes it to Siakam. And the Raptors call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. 3 on the clock. With the crossover. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You know, it's blocks like that which make Lopez such a factor in the paint.
Rubio against Van Vliet. Here's Stephens. He has 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Three-pointer, LeVert. Offensive rebound. And a dunk by Lopez.
You know, one of the most impactful offensive rebounders in the game. Robin Lopez doing work.
Trent passes to Barnes. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Barnes has got 6 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And it's LeVert missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam a screen on Rubio. For 3, Van Vliet. LeVert grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Lopez sets a screen for Rubio. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Now, here's Achua. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Love. Kicks it to Rubio. Lopez sets a screen for Rubio. And here's Love for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Young with no one around. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rubio outside. And there's the pass to Stevens. Back to Rubio. From 20 feet out, LeVert finds Love. Lopez sets a screen for LeVert. The Cavaliers with another miss. Raptors trail by 5. Porter looking it over. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. Porter's got 5.
Well, shooters are necessary to win in this league, and Porter can provide that kind of floor spacing.
Now Rubio. Pass to LeVert. Lopez, a screen on Boucher. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers ahead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Karis LeVert. Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Stevens in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. LeVert. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Passes to Porter. To take the lead. Young passes to Banton. To tie it up. The kick out to Young. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Love. With the drive. Here's Stephens. The dish to Lopez. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Van Vliet finds Trent. Van Vliet against Mitchell. Here's Barnes. And foul on the and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast. Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the board.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Now, Anunoby. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Siakam, a screen on Mobley. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, there's a quickness to Siakam in pick-and-roll action. This guy's so fast and hard to contend with as the roll man.
Allen finds Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Garland against Trent. Just a little under 2.5 minutes of pass now here in the fourth.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Mitchell wide open, and he swishes it right through. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Now, here's Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
I tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Needing the moment
Trent. To tie it up. And again, Toronto no luck. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Garland. Throws it down as the official call. The coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult, it can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coach. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trent with it. Guarded now by Okoro. 5 to shoot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Okoro pulls it down. Cleveland leading by 5. And stolen by Barnes. Oh, and here comes Barnes.
Scotty Barnes with a big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Like it's 6. And another miss by Cleveland. Inside. Here's Barnes. That shot off the mark. Good D by Mobley. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Back to Garland. Mobley looking it over. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. The 3 from Garland. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Garland. He kicks to Okoro. And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA. That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the...
All right, David, great job.
here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. And it's Oladipo in at the three. Over to the left wing. Garland for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Lowry right side. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Oh, rejected by Allen.
And with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
And one of the big names on the news this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. And you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And here's Butler outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Out to Lowry. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Here's Oladipo. And that one's good.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Allen. Mitchell up top. Over Hero. He can't get that one to fall. And Lowry with the defensive effort. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Adebayo with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Butler passes to Adebayo. And he lays it up and in.
A tremendous facilitator out of the wing. Butler finding the uncovered man.
Garland for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Garland's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Hero. Outside Butler. Hero outside. There's the triple. Cavaliers with a rebound. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Allen a screen. Here's Mitchell into the lane. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen, and it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And here are the Heat now. It's a 5-point game.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
So Hero nails both of them. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Mobley, a screen on Lowry. Garland for 3. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
The Cavaliers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Pulls up. Down low. Here's Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Adebayo sets a screen to the middle. Here's Hero. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Garland. Allen a screen. Beyond the arc. Cleveland gets it back. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Now here's Garland. The drive by Mitchell. And Hero grabs the board.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Butler. No good that time.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers ahead. Up. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Setting the floor for the Heat. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Martin in at the three, the small forward.
With great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A., but Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Miami trailing. Here's Vincent. Hero outside. Launches it. Love grabs the miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the wing on the left. Here's Stevens. He's guarded by Martin. Here's LeVert. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Lamar Stevens, face first. First team foul.
Shot from the inbound. The shot by Butler, no good. Out to the right wing. Butler, a screen on Rubio. Here's Vincent. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Pass to Rubio. There's a screen by Love from behind the arc. And it's Rubio with the 3. Rubio's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Adebayo, a screen on Love. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
2 loud points from Jimmy Butler, who is a pretty loud guy, and that's a good thing. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Lopez can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Hero. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Strus, he's checked in for Miami. Back to Garland. Lets a 3 fly. He buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Outside Butler. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. A minute 31 left in the second. Allen against Adebayo.
The defense of Allen, it would continue to earn him quite a bit of money.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Puts it up from 15. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Back to Vincent. Here's Adebayo. Here's Vincent. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Here's Mitchell. He's off on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Cavaliers foul. Okoro, his second, 13 foul.
Now Adebayo. Pass to Butler. Here he goes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
At any point in the game, buckets will push the action and make something happen.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Cavaliers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Now here's Garland. Give him 8. Pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro. That'll count. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
Fans, get ready for the double walkie.
Join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Miami trailing. Here's Vincent. Pass to Oladipo. Outside Strus. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get 1 up in a hurry. The putback. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Martin, left side. Rejected by Allen. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Mitchell up top, covered by Strus. Fast break, here come the Heat. Here's Oladipo. Strus the pass to Oladipo. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Mitchell.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
He does not get the second one. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul of the game. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Allen with a screen on Strus. Outside Garland. Allen, the pass to Garland. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. The Heat have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Strus finds Lowry. Back to Strus. Just 4 to shoot. Lowry outside. Miami, no good that time either. Well, the Cavaliers shooting it at 52%. LeVert passes to Rubio. The three-pointer off the mark. Well, the Heat's shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Lowry outside. Outside Strus. That shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. To the inside. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
I didn't know that he still had it in him. Kevin Love, a little bit of thunder.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, my goodness. Throw it down.
Come on. Playing from behind. It's amazing he chose a dunk with that high difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Left side Rubio. Pass to LeVert.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Here's Stevens. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Moves the ball around well. Love picking up the assist that time.
Lowry outside. Pass to Dedmon. Second chance effort. Now Martin. Oladipo on the wing. And another shot. Here's Dedmon. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Outside for Love. Back to Rubio. Outside Love. Lopez against Lowry. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Love.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Love finds LeVert. And the layup is good.
Listed height might be 6'5" for LeVert, but he plays bigger than that with his leaping ability and desire.
And here's Oladipo. Give him 8 points now. Martin outside. Oladipo with the ball. Shot from the top of the key. And it comes off the front of the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Cavaliers are on top. They're up by 11. And we're just moments away from the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Strus for the guards. Victor Oladipo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Martin in at the small forward. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Oladipo's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Garland for 3. They get it back. Here's Allen. That one's good for 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jared Allen.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Adebayo finds Butler. Up again. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Hero, the pass to Martin. Off target from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Knocks down the triple.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Three-pointer. Garland, no good. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Hero, the pass to Lowry. Hero with it. Counted.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. From deep, Mitchell. No good on the shot. And Miami will go the other way with it. And they're on the break. And here's Butler outside. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
Showing the range. Butler hits just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Inside. Pass to Allen. And again, another missed shot. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Mitchell with the ball. Hero picks him up. And here's Mobley. Outside Garland. Mobley on a screen. Right at the free throw line. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Lowry finds Butler. Now Adebayo. Driving in. Butler on the wing. Here's Martin. Martin hook loose. And he recovers it.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Mobley, a screen on Hero. Pass to Okoro. They get it again. Outside for Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. Hero right side. And he lobs it up to the rim. Adebayo, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Clock at 4. Pass to Mitchell. From downtown. Some solid defense from Martin. Butler against Garland. Butler passes to Lowry. Now Butler. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up.
would be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Lowry in at the 1. Van Vliet looking around. Barnes outside. And the pass to Octopi. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Lowry. Outside, Martin. Butler, a screen on Siakam. Martin wide open. He fires, and he's off on his first shot of the game. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And stolen by Siakam. Down low, here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Martin for 3. It's rebounded by Octopi.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Trent with the wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
They grabbed their own miss. Lowry against Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lowry dishes to Martin. Adebayo passes to Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Martin the screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Octopi. Offensive rebound. Here's Barnes. Second chance shot. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And stolen by Siakam. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. That shot wide open.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Raptors leading by 4. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here's Trent outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Butler from outside. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Siakam. Here's Octopi, power down with both hands.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Hero against Trent, and stolen by Siakam. Here's Van Vliet, and he uses the glass on the layup. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
On the wing, Barnes deflects the pass. Butler with the steal. Up in time.
A great one-on-one and team defender. Fred's constantly calling out plays and directing his teammates.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Raptors up by 11. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Inside for them, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in the points. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
Van Vliet outside. Driving the lane. No good that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's tightly guarded. Off with the layup. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 10-point game. And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Trent passes to Siakam, and the shot is good.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Oladipo against Porter. Nice D from Porter.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Oladipo. Vincent the pass to Dedmon. Young with the steal. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Achua, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
Precious Achua.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat trail by 11. Vincent the pass to Butler. Sweet move. Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Heat have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. The kick out to Oladipo. He feeds it to Dedmon. Outside Butler. It's hauled in by Achua. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Here's Boucher. It's deflected. Just 5 on the clock. Boucher with a screen on Oladipo. Young pass to Boucher. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Jimmy Butler is selective with his three-point shots. But when a corner three opens up, his eyes light up.
Outside, Porter passes it to Boucher. The second chance effort, and the layup is good. Boucher's got his first 2 points.
Chris Boucher understands angles, which makes him a real threat on the offensive glass.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. So he gets them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Trent with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Trent against Robinson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Here's Vincent. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Vincent's got 5.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Ahead by thanks so much, David and Wilson.
28. The Heat. 19.
Third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
On the floor for Miami, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Duncan Robinson out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Vincent in the 1. Butler with the ball, picked up by VanVleet. Here's Vincent, and it's off from three-point range. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Barnes sets a screen for VanVleet. Drills it from outside. 14 points for him.
Watch how Fred commands the floor, moving the defense around and finding a shot.
Hero passes to Vincent. Back to Hero. Good work there as it goes. 6 points for Tyler Hero.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
VanVleet outside. Butler against Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Martin's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Oladipo in for Jimmy Butler.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
For 3, VanVleet. Miami grabs the miss. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Outside, Martin. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Toronto leading by 8. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Siakam, right side. Floats one up. And that's a call on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Van Vliet outside. And Siakam has it in the corner. Dishes to Barnes. Back to Siakam. It's good. Siakam's got 7.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Shot's good by Hero.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
On D, Adebayo. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Trent kicks to Siakam. Pulls it from 20. The shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Oladipo, the pass to Vincent. Kicks it out to Hero. Lets it go from deep. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
When Tyler Hero gets it going, as he has tonight, he can score in bunches.
Van Vliet outside. Barnes can't get it to go. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Vincent. 5 points in the game. Outside, Martin. From past the arc. Miami no good on that time either. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Banton. There's the lob to the hoop. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Outside, Porter. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Timeout called the Heat. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told his guys tempo, more tempo. You got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before the defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. They've got Porter. Young is out there with Chris Boucher. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Banton in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
Here's Achiuwa. Missed inside. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Lowry. Going inside. And he makes good on the layup.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
To the middle. It's tipped. And Young kicks to Boucher. Young, a screen on Oladipo. Boucher finds Young. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts. Using it well with that block.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And the Raptors with some changes. Here's Butler. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Kicks it out to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. He takes it in. Can't connect from short range. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Pass to Van Vliet. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is what happens when Fred gets into a rhythm. His whole offensive game rises to another level.
Here's Adebayo. Fades away. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
That's his shot. Close to the basket. Had the defense on his heels. Kicking himself right now.
Trent outside. Siakam, a screen on Butler. Trent outside. 6 to shoot. Siakam with it. Lowry picks him up. And it's good for 2. And now a 6-point Toronto lead.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist from Van Vliet. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
It's always pressing the action. Van Vliet just never backs down. Makes him hard to contain.
And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Oladipo finds Hero for the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And that one's good, Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Oladipo rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instincts.
Trent passes to Van Vliet. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. And here's Trent outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Fred VanVleet.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
7-second difference, shot and clock.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Shots good by Hero.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
The free throw drops for Trent.
At the line for your Raptors, Gary Trent.
Trent hits them both.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
Count it.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Trent outside. And so Toronto takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition with the hometown.
court in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, down low. Van Vliet misses. Here's Okoro, guarded by Van Vliet. It's stolen by Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes the screen. It's Van Vliet with a drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player of his size, he more than holds his own.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Here's Okoro, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. Out on his own on the break.
No surprise there. Steal from Van Vliet. Bucket for the team.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And Octopi for 3. Is rebounded by Okoro. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Mitchell. The shot no good. For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Garland against Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam the screen. And that one's good. Van Vliet for 3. Van Vliet's got 5.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Trent against Garland. Pass to Barnes. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And Mobley gets it to go.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Mitchell.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Mitchell with room to shoot, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 7. Stolen by Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. A minute 35 left to play in the first. Trent with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Barnes the screen. Van Vliet outside. Here's Anunoby. No good, a bit long that time. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Okoro, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Barnes. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
The Cavs trailing. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Garland for 3. They get it back. Here's Okoro. Back to Mitchell. There's the 3. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Now here's Siakam. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. This one for 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Here's Garland. Siakam pulls down the board.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And it's in there. Van Vliet's got 9.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Raptors out in front, up by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get...
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Precious Achiuwa. Thaddeus Young out there with Otto Porter. And it's Banton in at the point guard position. That's the group for Toronto. Kick off the second quarter.
One thing you know, Ricky Rubio is a hard worker and a terrific leader. This is a guy who wants to make the players around him better.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Young with a screen on Love. Here's Boucher for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Lopez passes to Love. Back to Lopez. Now Young with a steal. Achiuwa up top. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Achiuwa's got his first 2 points.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And here's Porter outside, and the Raptors get it back. Pass to Banton. Achiuwa against Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again, and Achiuwa with a lay-in. Achiuwa's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Free throw drops for Love.
Well, Kevin Love has a championship to his credit. He was a one-time star who has really settled nicely into being a role player.
Boucher a screen on Levert. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Banton. Sinks the tray. And the Raptors lead by 11.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Levert with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. That one drops for him.
That 6'7" Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
Levert goes against Porter. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Lopez. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. The shot by LeVert, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Fast break, Cleveland. Launches a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
We all know Caris LeVert is a gifted driver. Balances that with the ability to make the best shot in basketball, the corner 3.
Boucher a screen on Rubio. Fires the 3. And again, Toronto, no good. The Cavaliers shooting around 41%. Now Young with a steal. Here's Benton. Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
To the wing, right side. Love finds LeVert. To the right side. There's the block. They get it back. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. The shot comes out, and Toronto will go the other way with it. 20 seconds left in the second period. Here's Benton, covered by Rubio. Lays it in off the pretty lob. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Oh, that's about the mobility of Chris Boucher and the feel of the spot to roll to on the floor. Nicely done.
LeVert goes in. Porter with the steal. Achua for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But the clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Raptors out in front, up by 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Pass to Okoro. Garland for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Mobley with it, Siakam covering, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Rebound by VanVleet.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
The Cavaliers shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Allen. Okoro on the wing. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, showing some craftiness with the ball. Okoro looking opportunistic on the offensive end.
VanVleet outside. He takes it in. Drops in the layup for 2. VanVleet's got 4 points this quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Kept alive. Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Stolen by VanVleet. Good on the shot. VanVleet's got 15.
Boy, how about Fred VanVleet? Defense doesn't even have a chance to catch him. What anticipation, what transition opportunity.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Siakam, oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Mitchell. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Offline with a three.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
For Cleveland, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Garland against Van Vliet. No good with the triple. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Trent. There's the drive. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evans.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Trent, the pass to Siakam, shoots over Allen, and it's Pascal Siakam scoring. A gorgeous play.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. A line change here for Toronto. Here's Rubio. A minute 15 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Love. Back to Rubio. Good work there as it goes. Rubio's got 6.
That's the tight handle of Rubio. Uses change of speed and direction so well.
LeVert goes against Porter. Achua with a screen on LeVert. Porter the pass to Achua. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Lopez. Pass to Stevens. Here's LeVert. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 7 points in the game.
Caris LeVert, great confidence in his ability to get off the dribble drive and make things happen.
Porter the pass to Young. Oh, he tries a three. And again, no good by Toronto. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to LeVert. Out to Rubio. There's a screen by Love. Rubio passes to Love. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Toronto with a... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. And they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Evan Mobley comes in for Love. Okoro is checked in for Stevens. And Mitchell subbed in for LeVert. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Mitchell. The shot off that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Anunoby. Good D by Mobley.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Trent. Anunoby with it. Now Rubio defending. And stolen by Mobley. Allen finds Mitchell. Back to Allen. Now here's Mobley. To the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Darius Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, Fred VanVleet, never afraid to mix it up, able to take contact and get the shot off anyway.
To the paint. Here's Allen. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Mobley, right side. Now here's Allen. He's covered by Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Here's Okoro. Rejected by Siakam.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam. Send it back.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Lets it fly. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Van Vliet's got 10 points in just the second half. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Takes the 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's now only a 5-point Raptor lead.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
From deep, Mitchell. The drive by Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Garland. 5 to shoot. Here's Allen. Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Mitchell against Anunoby. Pass to Allen. Another shot. Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. And here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Goes up again. And he gets that one.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Van Vliet outside. The 3 is up. And again, Toronto no good. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Mobley. Garland with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Money.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Here's Toronto with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Now Van Vliet. Siakam the screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. From deep three-point range. And Anunoby pulls it down. Pass to Siakam. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. Garland for 3. It's off. So it's Toronto picking up the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is a lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, down low. Shot clock at 2, and Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Heat. Hero from long range. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Garland against Hero. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Passes it to Garland. Right wing. Fires from the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being #1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
It's tipped. Kicks it out to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And you can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting rough.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Garland. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Lowry with the ball. Garland picks him up. Mobley against Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Pass to Mobley. Low block shot on the way.
Yeah, easy call.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lowry kicks to Butler. Martin with a screen on Mobley. 3-pointer, Butler. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. Mitchell against Hero. Outside Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Butler kicks to Martin. Back to Butler. And no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Hero against Mitchell. Stripped it away. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Martin. Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Adebayo.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Cavaliers leading. Mitchell passes to Garland. Out to the right wing. Pass to Mitchell. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside Lowry. Kicks to Martin. Hero with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Butler against Mobley. That one's not going to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's a Okoro. Good work defensively by Martin.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Mitchell. And stolen by Mobley. By himself. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Hero.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line, just outworking guys to get in that close.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Robinson is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Vincent in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Oladipo, a guy who can live at the line with his power and explosiveness around the glass.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Oladipo against LeVert. Here's Oladipo. And he drives in. Stolen by LeVert. The three. And stolen by Dedmon. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Now the pass to Lopez. From the arc. And another three for Cleveland. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Rubio outside, pass to Stevens. Butler with the steal. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one.
Yes, sir. Sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Force the ball handler to slip up.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to LeVert. Rubio right side. Pass to Stephens. 4 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Rubio misses. And Greg, last season, Kobe and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Oladipo outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
Victor Oladipo.
Good on both. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cavaliers. The pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Love. Love with the screen on Oladipo. LeVert the pass to Love. Got a piece of it. Passes to Stevens. Back to Love. Shoots the three. They get it back. Pass to LeVert. Rubio looking it over. Back to LeVert. Takes the three. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Outside Robinson. He kicks it to Oladipo. Robinson sets a screen for Oladipo. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Rubio in the corner. Driving to the basket. LeVert with a wide open look. Another three for Cleveland.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
Here's Oladipo. Here's Vincent. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
LeVert the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Robinson kicks to Butler. Robinson passes to Oladipo. That three off the mark. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Garland with it. There's the three. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And here is Butler. Back to Robinson. A three ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew that.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. Moment. Joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's a thorough in at the three. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Martin.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well. After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. And fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Martin for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
And for Robinson, his shot attempt strength come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do.
Mobley a screen on Lowry. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Garland. Mobley's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Hero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Mobley.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. Now Mitchell. He has 6. Puts it up. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Okoro loving the chance to go up and rock that rim.
Mobley against Butler. Here's Hero. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Mitchell against Martin. Fires the 3. And it's Mitchell missing. The Heat trail by 7. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Mobley with the block. And he's able to get it back. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Lowry. Clock at 6. Tries again.
Just about 7 feet, Jared Allen can be imposing as a defensive presence.
Outside Garland. The dish to Okoro. Mobley outside. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Hero. And that one's good, Mitchell. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 9 points. Dishes to Butler. Lets the 3 fly. Stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Again, Mitchell missing. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Hero kicks to Lowry. Martin inside. Covered by Mitchell. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Cavaliers leading by 9. The drive by Mobley. Basket good. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. He dishes it to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Lots of room. They get it back. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Allen passes to Garland. From downtown, that shot misses. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cleveland ahead, up 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Cleveland leading by 9. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Three-pointer, Butler. That shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Now, here's Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. Kicks it to Allen. Plays it up off the glass. Allen's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
Getting a great look for the big guy as Allen scores on the interior.
Butler passes to Martin. Fires for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The defense looked a little bit confused on that play as Garland moved nicely.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. No good with the triple. The Heat trail by 14 and stolen by Mobley. Down low, looking for Allen and gets it there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Allen is a mobile 7-footer, rim protector. He's pretty solid offensively, so he provides the kind of stability you want at that position nowadays.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
To the paint, it's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got it. The fast break chance. Feeds it to Oladipo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Lowry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Poked loose. Butler with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Butler with the ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Back to Garland. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Oladipo misses.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Garland kicks to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Launches a 3, and that's good. Darius Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Evan Mobley.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Butler passes to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
.46 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And that sends Donovan Mitchell to the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Oladipo. Jacks up a three. That shot off. Here's Garland. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Sports. Get ready for some NBA. Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Toronto with the ball. Trent left side. Puts up a three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And Miami has possession. Butler with the ball. Siakam covering. Outside Butler. Martin outside. Shot clock at 6. Butler against Siakam. And the layup is good off the glass.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning. Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
To the inside. Here's Siakam. Adebayo grabs the board.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Hero for 3. That shot off the mark. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
Trent's shot is off. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hero, the pass to Butler. Butler, a screen on Anunoby. Martin. And the 3 off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. Hero with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Hero. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
You love how Tyler Hero values every possession. Gets the rebound and converts.
Van Vliet outside. And a nice finish on the layup. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Adebayo, no good. The Raptors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Siakam. 4-3. Rebound by the Heat. 1:06 left now in the first quarter. Martin with a screen on Trent. Back to Adebayo. Lowry with it. Butler on the wing. And here's Adebayo. He's covered by Siakam. Martin with the bucket.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Doesn't go that time. And Miami the other way now. Lowry right side. Left side Butler. Butler on the wing. The ball's knocked loose. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Barnes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Pass to Martin. And here's Hero. And he comes up with a bucket. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close.
Your Heat team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Toronto trailing. So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Chris Boucher out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Achua. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Benton in the point guard.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Here's Benton. Hits a three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
To the middle. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
B.A., you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And B.A., Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Miami trailing. Oladipo outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Vincent. Here's Jovic. A shot to stop the run. Achua with a rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Here's Dedmon. And the layup falls.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Achua finds Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Pass to Vincent. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jovic, covered by Boucher. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. A line change here for Toronto. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Heat. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Siakam the screen. Over to the wing for 3. Offensive rebound. Barnes passes to Siakam. Here's Trent. Siakam outside. Van Vliet outside. Throws it up high. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Van Vliet excels at breaking down defenses with his passing.
The Heat have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And it's Vincent off the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Butler comes in for Robinson. Trent, the pass to Siakam. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dedmon. The double clutch. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this game. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely. Misses from close range. Oladipo outside. Butler on the wing. Back to Oladipo. Here's Martin. And so it's Toronto.
28.
You've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game for Dwayne Dedmon.
And you can say his performance goes beyond the stat sheet.
Well, there are guys who worry about their numbers. He is not one of those guys, believe me.
Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Oladipo in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 6 points.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Vincent. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And for Miami, they're shooting only 42%. Butler's shot is good. He has 6.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
Here's Van Vliet. Gets an open look and hits it.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Outside Butler. Pass to Vincent. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Martin finds Adebayo. That shot off. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. Unable to get that one. And the Heat going the other way now.
Toronto foul.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
That's good from Butler. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff. The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Siakam. Nails the baby hook. And the Raptors lead by 6.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Van Vliet. Outside for Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Vincent. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the Raptors.
It'll be a Raptors timeout. It's time to get on your feet. The Raptors section gets free t-shirts. Who wants one?
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter.
Miami Heat dancer.
Here's Benton. He's got 5. Out to the wing. There's Young with the 3. It doesn't go for him. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
A 2020 first-round pick, Precious Achiuwa was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, BA, going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year, but Precious, he had a great second year.
Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their star success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, BA. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Here's Benton. Rebounded by Jovic. Butler passes to Adebayo. And here's Hero. Out to Lowry. All sorts of time. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Assertive move. You could tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Butler. Pass to Jovic. Hero on the wing. And Boucher with the block.
And the timing on the block. Boucher's defense continues to impress.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Achiuwa with a screen on Lowry. Benton can't get it to go. Adebayo in the post. Young's there. Outside Butler. Achiuwa with a steal. And here's Porter outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Otto Porter. Then it's Thaddeus Young. And it's Banton in at the point. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running, attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim. That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Miami trailing. Outside Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Martin outside. Here's the three. And the three-pointer goes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Yeah, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. The three ball. Connects from downtown. And the Raptors lead by 4.
The revenge triple loves seeing Fred Van Vliet come right back at him.
And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Hero. And he banks in the layup.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Down low. Here's Barnes. Nails the baby hook.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Lowry outside. Adebayo a screen on Van Vliet. Lowry the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Rolling off the pick, Van is very mobile. Finds good spacing and his shot.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Van Vliet outside. Takes a three. The shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. And it's Butler off the drive. Adebayo passes to Butler, and he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1:52 left in the final quarter. And he makes it. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's a dynamic scorer, but Jimmy Butler showing the ability to make plays for others.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul and into the line to shoot a pair.
Scotty Barnes is a natural leader, someone that wants to take important shots for his team.
Victor Oladipo is checked in for Lowry. And that trip going up empty, missing both. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Hero outside Butler. Martin outside. To tie it up. Rebound by Van Vliet.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
Outside Barnes. No good there. And Miami will go the other way with it. To the paint. It's tipped. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. He able to keep the possession.
Nice deflection there. really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Van Vliet gets a hand on it, and he recovers it, and they go to the intentional foul.
Jr. Second personal foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Victor
And he's able to hit the second one, and that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Siakam against Martin. And an Obi for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. And here are the Heat. It's Hero on the take. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Barnes. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Trent finds Van Vliet. Now here's Siakam. And an Obi, a screen on Adebayo. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Barnes with it. Oh, it's good! He hit it!
Bingo!
An amazing finish. It doesn't get any better than that.
Was that for real? Did I just see that?
So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic...